Hello, this video is to find the volume for spheres. Our volume formula for a sphere is V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. First thing we want to do is look at the picture, see what information we do have. We do know that the radius of this sphere is 3 feet, so that is going to represent our r value. I like to write that, stay organized, maybe on the side here. Okay, my radius is 3. Well, now that we know that the r value is 3, we can substitute that in for the r, or plug that in. So I have the volume is 4/3 pi times 3 cubed. Well, now we're simplified mode. We're going to use our PEMDAS, our order of operations. So let's take care of our exponents before we take care of any of our multiplication. So 3 cubed is 27. So I now have the new formula, V equals 4/3 times pi times 27. All right, we'll just keep on simplifying. So we're going to multiply. So we're going to say 4/3 times 27. Sometimes I like to break out, do a little scratch work on the side, especially when I'm involved with fractions. So I have 4/3 times 27. Now we all know that we can always put a 1 under any integer to make it a fraction, and we'll do that here to go back to basics. And then when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators together, and then we multiply the denominators together. So 4 times 27, well 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10, so we have 108. And then we do the denominators. 3 times 1 is 3. Now we look at 108 thirds and we see that we can simplify that down. So let's reduce this to, ends up being 36 over 1, or just 36. All right, so now I know 4/3 times 27 is 36. So I know that the volume is 36 pi. Now sometimes some questions will ask you to leave your answer in terms of pi. This would be your answer here. So one answer for volume could be 36 pi. Now 36 pi what? What are we talking about? We're not talking about kittens, right? We're not talking about unicorns. We're talking about feet. So 36 pi feet. Now, because we're talking about volume, it's not just linear feet. We're going to talk about cubic feet. So our answers are always going to be feet cubed, or inches cubed, or centimeters cubed. Whatever our answer is in the end, put that exponent of 3. Some people don't want the answer in terms of pi. If you're out in the real world, maybe you got to get a decimal approximation. You tell your boss, I'm going to cut the piece of wood at 36 pi, he's going to look at you weird, right? So let's put that into a decimal approximation in case we're dealing with real term things. Well, we know pi has a button on a calculator. If you don't have a pi button on a calculator, you can use 3.14. And then 36 times 3.14. Doing our math out, we get 113.04. Again, 113.04 what? Well, 113.04 feet cubed, or cubic feet. Here are your two answers, one in terms of pi, and then one decimal approximation.